Hey people, this is Fernando, and yes, this is the best time to start playing Star Citizen. No joke, it really is. If you've been thinking about playing Star Citizen, maybe you missed out on the free fly week, don't worry. Right now, this moment, and up until this weekend, it's probably the best time for you to start playing because you will not only get your game package and your starter ship, which you always need to buy, but if you sign up right now using the referral link below, you will get a free ship. Yes, as I've explained before, during certain events sometimes you get a free ship, and that's the case right now giving the Luminalia event. Luminalia is like the alien in-game version of Christmas. Basically it's like the Christmas season, so during this season you get to receive a gift, which is the Argo Cargo, which is a dedicated ship that you get completely for free if you use the referral code. So this video is going to be about my advice based on what I know about this game. How is it that you should go about this? Well, again, this would be a great opportunity to start playing because not only of the Argo Cargo free ship that you get, you also start nicely because you get this, it's like an advent calendar thing. So for the first time, they're giving actual little gifts that you can use in game. It used to be the case last year that they gave us like a photograph, a picture of a of a developing ship concept as a gift, and that was like, oh, okay. But as you see here, for the first time, 100% of the gifts are usable in game, so don't miss out. Gifts will be available to claim through January 10th. So as of this weekend, every single day you will have a little advent calendar thing going on that you open it, and it's quite exciting and it's nice, and especially given that you will actually be able to use it in game. So that's pretty cool. Now, how is it that you should go about this? Well, first of all, you have to go here to this website. RobertSpaceIndustries.com is the website where you download the game, where you purchase your game. What is it exactly that you buy? Well, you need to buy, of course, a ship to play the game, but it needs to be a ship with a game package, meaning a ship along with a game. You can buy ships that are standalone without a game. Of course, that's not how you do it, because if not, you cannot play the game. So you want to get one of these game packages, right? Now, you usually see like sales and such, and probably you missed out on the Drake Cutter, which was going for 45 bucks, and you think, oh, that sucks. Well, not really. The Aurora is still very much a decent ship. In my opinion, in terms of how useful it is even more useful than your Drake Cutter. The Drake Cutter looks nice. The Aurora doesn't look as nice, but it's more useful. It has not only the bed that you also have in the Drake Cutter, you have more guns. So it has more firepower, and it has an additional shield, so it has two size 1 shields, and it has even more storage room inside, which is something that doesn't seem to go along with the size of the actual ship, at least on the interior. But you have more room for loot in your Aurora. So for 48 bucks, give or take, usually it's about that depending on where you are. But this is my advice: get yourself your Aurora as your starter ship. Ah, but Fernando, I want to have this other one. That's okay. If you start with the cheapest one, if you start with the Aurora, what you can do later is upgrade that ship into something else that you want. So you go here to ship upgrades, right? And here is where you have several options of upgrading your ship. This is called CCUs. It's chassis, change unit, or whatever the heck it is. Basically, a CCU is an upgrade of whatever ship you have. So it's not loading right now, but basically you go here. There you go. So you go here into your your upgrades, and you can pick any ship that you have, and depending on the occasion, let's say you start with your Aurora MR, right? You have your Aurora MR right now, and you want to upgrade this to a cutter because you love the cutter, right? You think the cutter is the thing. Well, with a price difference, you buy yourself a CCU for the cutter. Right now it's saying 18 bucks. This will be depending on how much you paid for your original ship, how much this is going at that time, but this is going to be fluctuating. My point is, you can upgrade your starter ship to something else that you like better. Maybe you go with a little Pisces, which is also a nice little ship. You go with that. You go with, I don't know, maybe you go with a Titan, right? Oh, I love this game. Fernando is fantastic. I'll spend the 30 bucks and go with a Titan, and you're putting that on top of what you paid already. Not only that, but because you use the referral code in this occasion, you will have a second ship. You will have this Argo Cargo, which you can also upgrade. The one that you get for free comes with lifetime insurance. That is pretty cool. That is one of the nice things about these, referral ships, that you will have it with a lifetime insurance, which out of this moment doesn't make a difference. Eventually, when the game does launch, yes, it will matter. Having lifetime insurance means you don't have to worry about claiming the ship. But this is something that if you sign up right now and use a referral, you will have eventually this Argo Cargo. I think it's at the end of the promotion, but you will have this in your hangar, and you will be able to upgrade it to whatever it is you want. So my idea would be this. I would go with whatever ship you wanted, and I'll get the little Pisces. Why the Pisces? Well, one of the advantages of this little ship is actually quite handy and very useful. It has a super fast claim time. I think it's 48 seconds, and you can claim it in the blue pads for vehicles, in mining stations and research stations. So this is a very useful little ship in game as it stands right now. It has a lot of room for loot, doing bunkers and so on. So yeah, I would probably go with that. I mean, you could go with the Drake Cutter, but my point, you're saving 35 bucks on your next ship. So I would go with that. Just buy the cheapest ship, buy yourself the Aurora, save a little bit of that money, and put it into this other second ship just to upgrade it into something useful. Basically, you're spending the same money and end up with two ships. And remember, you don't have to spend any more money. My advice is don't do any of that. Just enjoy the game for what it is right now. The progress is super slow. So other than just playing along, grinding here and there, making some bucks, buying ships in game, remember, all ships will eventually be available in game. So there's no point in you wasting cash. It's not just wasting money. It's you cutting down on the actual gameplay that you're missing on because you don't have any motivation to work towards buying that ship in game. Especially the new ships, for example, the Corsair, brand new ship, right? But in a couple more patches, it will be available in game as well. So there's no point in wasting real money into just cutting short on the actual game loops that you have as of this moment. Folks, all for now. That's the advice. See you in our next video. Take care.